Hey, how's it going everyone? Alex back on the water with you guys. Today I got the Crescent LiteTackle with me. So I'll run down a little bit of the overview of the kayak, and then I'll show you the bottom, and then I'll go ahead and get it on the water and give you some of the performance of running some quick water and flat water and a little bit of standing, and tell you what it can do and what it can't do. So this boat comes in at 12 feet 4 inches long, 34 inches wide, and weighs about 75 pounds. Overall, we got the front hatch up here, adjustable foot braces, frame seat. It is not a high-low, it is just a standard frame. However, Crescent does sell a riser which you can purchase, and then it'll elevate you 5 inches higher. And then massive tank well here on the back. As you can see, I got a milk crate dry bag, and I still have probably 18 more inches of space to work with. So I'll start up here at the front and give you a more in-depth view of everything. So right up here, we have the massive tank well. Just undo these two in the middle. And then the lid will come off, completely removable. As you can see on the inside, you then have room to store rods and a bunch of gear. I have a 7/6 rod in there, so you can get a lot of stuff inside here. We got a pair of rail systems on the sides, adjustable foot braces, and here's the seat system. Has a strap on both sides to keep it in, standard frame style. A lot of bent-in lumbar support system there. And then here on the sides, on both sides, we have these pockets, little zippered pockets if you want to put something in there. Or on the back side, you have a little cubby there. So kind of a cool area there. On this side over here, I have my scupper plugs for the boat. Rod holders, you have a multitude of things you can do here. This one can go right here and hold it right here in the frame of it. Over here on the side, you can see I've used the bungee that they have here, and then around along the deck there. And they also have a pair of molding stagers right here as well. As we move our way back, one thing they do a little bit different is, according to their philosophy, is they do not like flush mounted rod holders. So they have the Yak Attack Mighty Mounts. So you can attach anything you want here that has a track mounted system. So if you want just to add anything, put a camera mount, anything like that, that's what the Yak Attack Mighty Mounts are for here. In the back, we have another set of rails. And then we have a deck grip system here in the back to keep it nice and, you know, not as noisy for when you got your gear bouncing around back here. And these bungee systems can be moved anywhere you want, or you can take them off completely. On the back here, two mold-in handles. Well, not mold-in, but injection molded. And then a square stern here if you want to add a little bit of a transom style motor. And the same style of handles here on the side, and as well on the front. So I'm going to roll the boat over, and then I'll show you the hull design. All right, here's the hull design of the Crescent LiteTackle. As you see up front here, we got a rockered front end, bulbousy front end, so it goes up and over the chop really well. Going down the boat here, we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 scuppers go in the center of the boat. These other ones that go on the outside, those are structural supports. That gives the deck a lot of rigidity, but there's only 4 main scuppers that run the center line. As you work our way to the back, one thing Crescent also does not do is they do not put a drag plate system on the back of their boats, as they believe by putting a couple holes here to put the plate in, it can lead to potential leaks in the future. So no drag plates there. But that's your hull design. Let's get it on the water, show you what it can do. All right, we should have a nice little rapid coming up here and a little bit of flat water afterwards, so we'll see how it handles it. Water is low right now, so I imagine it'll be a pretty bumpy ride. So let's see how it works it as we can sneak our way on through. But for 12 feet 4 inches wide, this boat has really good tracking. 34 inches wide, You know, I'm rock solid stable in it. This is a lower style seat, so if you get the riser, that'll change it a little bit. I'm using a 250 centimeter paddle, and I think that fits it really well. And I'm currently loaded down with me and my gear about 320 pounds right now. So let's get it. Got decent agility. Yeah, that keel that runs down the bottom is really gonna help in the tracking department. But I don't know if you'll be able to see that my nose has very little rock side to side, and it just paddles extremely well. Hull speed is great for this size of kayak. Couple strokes, couple side strokes, and you can whip it around. So if you're looking to run some smaller rapids, you know, class 1, class 2, this boat can definitely do that. And it's going to perform really quite nicely on the flat water as well. It's a little bit windy right now, but I'll go ahead and stand up for you, make a couple casts, show you how that works. This boat does not have a stand assist strap, so I just made my own with a rope. And you can see the wind's blowing me a little bit. We got about 12-mile-an-hour winds out here today. But standing and casting for me is not really an issue. Of course, everyone's balance is different, so keep that in mind. I just reach back down, grab my rope, ease my way back into my seat. Well, that's a little overview of the Crescent LiteTackle Kayak. Overall, really enjoying this boat. Does a lot of things nicely. Like I said, it's not a $1,500, $1,600, $1,700 kayak, so you're not going to get all the crazy bells and whistles that those have. So if that's what you're looking for, you might be able to add a few things to make this into that platform, but they want to keep it at a lesser cost. So you can pick these up for around $1,000. There's two things I want to address that I would caution you if you're looking for it, or you might have to tweak. And I'm going to start here with the foot braces. I'm 6 foot 2 inches long and I have the pegs maxed out. However, if you are longer, you probably have to pull the peg and build a foam belt cut and go to the end of the boat here, and that'll get you another 4 inches or so for your feet. The second's going to be weight capacity. I do have water sitting at the top of my scuppers here, and I have currently 320 pounds sitting in this boat right now with me and all my gear. So keep that in mind for whatever weight capacity you're looking for this boat. You know, if you're 250, 275, this boat's going to handle like a dream. I probably won't see many people approaching over 325. At least I wouldn't recommend them going to this type of kayak. You're going to need something with more buoyancy. But overall, really nice kayak. I'm pleased with it, and we'll keep on rolling. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comment section down below. As always, appreciate you coming hanging out with me. Catch you in the next one.